Good morning, everybody. It's Mr. Mulvihill here, and my boy DJ Khaled. He's got a quote for us this week. It's gonna work out. Stay positive. Bless up. No, he's right. It's gonna work out. Stay positive. Um, so here we go today for our last new stuff in 8th or 7th grade this week in your 7th grade math career. We're dealing with surveys and samples. So let's take a look. What genre of music is the most popular in America? Country, pop, rap, rock and roll. How could we fairly figure out the answer to this question? What could we reasonably do? Take a minute to think about that. I'm hoping that you guys would say, conduct a survey. Now, could we ask every American, a 2-year-old, an 80-year-old, and every single person who's in America right now? And that's probably unrealistic. So hopefully we can conduct a survey that fairly represents the entire American population. So, we would conduct a fair survey, and we're gonna see what a fair survey means. But let's just get a couple definitions here. A sample and a population. A sample is a smaller group within your larger population. And then a sample is the entire group you are trying to figure out information on. So in this case, our population would be all American citizens. And then the sample would be that small group we're going to try to use to figure out more information about this population. Because we said we can't survey everyone, so we got to find some group of people that's going to accurately represent what all of America views as their most popular music. And the majority. All right, so let's look here. For each of the following samples, state whether or not it would fairly represent the entire population we are concerned about. And again, what group of people are we talking about here? We're talking about all Americans. So again, 2-year-olds, 80-year-olds, everyone. If you're in the North, if you're in the South, everywhere. So all Americans. So let's see. Would we get a fair representation if we, one, surveyed 100 random fans at a Luke Bryan country concert what their favorite music is? Do you think that'd be fair? Would that represent all Americans' favorite music? I would say no. There will be a bias. A bias is like a leaning, a liking towards one group over another. There will be a bias towards country music. That's not going to be fair. Number 2, ask 2 people you are sitting next to on the bus what their favorite music is. Well, those 2 people might be random, but if you only ask 2 people, is that really going to be a large enough sample to tell you all about America? What if they both said, rap? Person 1 says rap, and then person 2 says rap. Can we say, oh, every American likes rap? No, that's not fair. So we can say, no, the sample isn't big enough. Alright, what about you ask every other girl who goes into the grocery store on Saturday afternoon? Ooh, every other. So that seems pretty random. Grocery store, yeah, you're going to have different ages. But it's every other girl. I don't know. Are there only girls in America? No. It's best to have a group that represents everybody. There's not only girls in America. Okay. What if we... Alright, so we're still struggling to get a fair sample here. What if we send a poll on Twitter to every 80-year-old what their favorite music is? Ooh, is that going to be a good idea? For one, we aren't just concerned about 80-year-olds. Not just... We want all Americans. Not just 80-year-olds. And perhaps maybe there's not a lot of 80-year-olds who have Twitter. I'm just guessing, though. All right. Finally, what if we asked... what if we polled the first 1,000 people who go shopping at a mall on Sunday morning? Would that be a fair group of people to ask? I would say yes. A lot of people go shopping. It's not being like, okay, only, 80-year-old or only 40-year-olds go shopping, or you're at a concert who people probably like country as their favorite music. So yes, this group is a representative sample. It's random. The first 1,000 people, it could be anybody. So it's random. And has a good mix of people. Free from bias. Okay. So, let's see here. So now that we got who we're going to survey, let's actually figure this out. So let's say, there are about 330 million people in America. If 200 of the 1,000 random people surveyed at the mall say country music is their favorite, estimate how many Americans prefer country. Okay, so this is kind of how we do this. 200 out of 1,000 like country. And that's like pretty representative of all Americans. So 200 out of 1,000 like country. And we're going to set up a proportion because it's going to be proportional. It's going to be for every 1,000, there's 200 who likes country. But there's not 1,000 people in America. There are 330 million. So if we put that number down here, because these are people, 1,000 are people, and the top is country likers. And we're not sure what the country likers are for America, so we call that X. And then we can cross multiply. We did this earlier in the year. So if you review cross multiplying, we multiply these two numbers, and we're going to get 660 million equals 1,000 X, right? And then if we divide by 1,000 to both sides, divide by 1,000 to both sides, you will get X equals 660,000 people are estimated to like country. Could it be 660,001 person? Absolutely. It's just an estimate, and we only took 1,000 people's answers, but from that 1,000, since it was a fair grouping, a fair representation of all Americans, we were able to say that, hey, I bet you 660,000 people in America would say country is their favorite. All right? So that's what you guys are going to be working on today. Have a wonderful day, and let me know if you need anything. Take care, guys. Peace.